It certainly was not something that I thought would happen. I didn't leave because I just feel like it's my responsibility to do right by my people. This is not just about me, it's about the girls of Afghanistan. Who's not opening up right now is much more important to me. That's the reason I'm resisting so much. There's something that you just give up on, and there are things that you just don't. Girls' education right now is that red line, and women's working rights are those red lines that are important. Time that you waste during this process of getting settling down or accepting the new government or them negotiating over stuff, it wastes people's time, it wastes people energy, and at the same time it's going to challenge us in the future. We're trying to make sure that this time no child is left out, so that in the future they don't have to make a choice of taking up arms just because they didn't have a job opportunity or they couldn't access a job opportunity.
و ان شاء الله د شریعت په چوکاټ کې ښځو ته د کار او فعالیت اجازه ورکو. ښځې د ټولنې مهم عنصر ده او موږ دې ته په درناوي ګورو. د ټولنې په ټولو هغه برخو کې چې موږ ټولنه اړتیا ورته لري ښځو به فعال حضور ولري.
I'll trust them when they let the women go back to their work. I'll trust them when they appoint a women minister or whatever in their leadership, their structure is, who would address the women issue. Because right now the international media is only looking at Kabul, so the cameras are in Kabul and they are holding it back, they are distracting it, or they have changed whatever their narrative is. What will happen if the world looks away? What will happen when there is another hot topic? Will they forget Afghan girls? The fact that US and all these Western friends stood by and legitimized the Doha deal, they didn't stop the civilian casualties, they didn't stop the Taliban offenses, they didn't pressurize them into not abusing the human rights defenders and humans and civilians of Afghanistan. That's what makes me sad. But even now, there is time for them. They could pressurize them because the Taliban are looking for legitimacy, and they could, grant that by actually exercising their, power by asking them to accept women's rights, open up schools, keep them going. Every time they go back on that, there should be a mechanism in place so that they don't do it. Afghan girls are still in Afghanistan. Not all of them are on those planes. Maybe for once, stop being silent about it. Start talking about it. Make sure that you use your power, exercise your power into making sure that Afghan women, they get the services that they need, like education, healthcare, and working rights. And they are not just left out because there was a political deal where they were not even asked and where they were not even part of. They shouldn't be suffering because you didn't lift a finger.